Chinese firm has successfully repossessed a private jet valued at $57 million from the Nigerian government. The jet, a Bombardier 6000 type BD-700 1A10, was previously seized from Dan Etete, a former petroleum minister, and had been stored in Canada. The company, which has been seeking to confiscate Nigerian assets, received the necessary papers for the transfer of custodianship from Canadian authorities in Montreal. This one is not even UK again, it's not even US, it's not even France again, Canada again, in Montreal. This development comes after a Canadian court ruled. This is getting out of hand. It's like all the Nigerian properties now. Nigerian properties, they're going to be seized all over the world. This is a Canada again. Another Canadian court ruled in favor of Zone Shang, granting the company permission to seize the aircraft from Nigeria. People's Gazette report citing sources. The court granted orders for Zongash to seize the plane earlier this year, but the change of custody from Nigeria to Zonchang was only recently concluded. A person familiar with Zonchang's activity said anonymously to discuss the matter. The Chinese firm will not stop seizing Nigeria's assets worldwide. Oh my God. Seizing Nigeria's assets worldwide until the last cent of the arbitration award has been paid. This is becoming this is becoming serious. So the Judge David Collier of the Superior Court of Quebec had on March 21st, 2024 quashed Nigeria's arguments to keep ownership of the aircraft, which records show was purchased for $57 million by fugitive Dan Etete as part of his pending bench shortly after netting over $350 million windfall. Okay. Some people are beginning to think otherwise. This one we say na property they take. If they take property finish and the money never fits cover all they've borrowed, what will now begin to happen to Nigerians outside there? Yeah, this is part of a spending binge shortly after netting over 350 million windfall from the lucrative but corrupt sale of OPL 245 oil field in 2010. Nigeria first seized the aircraft from Mr. Etete in 2016 and trapped it in Dubai. Flight tracking website showed it was then flown suddenly to Canada on May 29, 2020, where Nigeria quickly obtained a court order for seizure and held it at the main airport in Montreal. A Canadian firm, Tibit, sought to claim ownership, but Canadian courts allowed Nigeria to remain in charge of the aircraft. In 2023, the Chinese firm moved to seize the jet, which could accommodate up to 19 people, while pursuing enforcement of its arbitration award of over $70 million against Nigeria. Judge Collier said Nigeria failed to enter a dispute against the aircraft seizure by the Chinese company, declaring the country's argument that it could not respond to lawsuit for 9 months over the February-March 2023 general elections was frivolous and unacceptable. The judge also rejected Nigeria's sovereign immunity claim along the lines already itemized by the arbitration panel and courts in the United Kingdom, an appellate court. With the Bombardier luxury aircraft now in its possession, Zhongshang has successfully seized Nigeria's assets in the UK, France, and Canada, where the country's guest houses, presidential jets, and the Etete jets have been confiscated, respectively, with potentially more seizures expected in Belgium and in the US in the coming weeks. Although Nigeria has lost all its challenges against the Chinese investors in at least 5 countries, it has nonetheless maintained no wrongdoing in the lawsuit, which stemmed from a budge-free trade zone contract in Ogun State. Nigeria and Ogun State have disclosed ongoing efforts to resolve the matter with the Chinese company, although no headway has been recorded since the parties first met in London from September 27-29, 2023. A spokesperson for the president, Bola Tinubu, did not immediately return a request seeking comment on the latest development. This one, he gets as he be. mm, mm. He get as he be. Oh. Nigerians abroad, shine your eyes, or make them no seize you join. Hey, hey. I not talking. I talk am. The way this things they go, eh? Okay. Oh. Anywhere I see Chinese people, I will start running. Oh. You better pray they don't use you for something else. Well, congratulations to Nigeria. Please, China, keep your good work going. However, it is Tinubu's turn. Good news, let them come and take over Nigeria safe. People they talk and like saying play play, they say they talking here. It never starts now. When the government fails to prosecute criminals leaders but cover them up, the same government should be ready to pay their damages. I love what Chinese did. Nothing goes for nothing. Next thing, start freezing all their foreign accounts. We must all face the mess they put this country. This Chinese needs to know that these APC people have assets abroad. After you take our country on, then you go for assets of those in government. When the deal is seized or is signed, seized or the seizable, they are not even using it to develop our country. They are stealing from us, and that is the problem and the pain of many Nigerians. Our political leaders will stop going abroad to display their ill-gotten wealth. If Nigerians cannot even hold them accountable, foreigners should do. Bola Tinubu, the biggest of the thieves, his accusation should be confiscated as well. They should come and take over Nigeria and develop it, but before they do that, you seize almost everything that belongs to Nigeria abroad. What a relief breath I just had. Private sector taking over government as a due to self-centered people. God have mercy. They should come for Lagos Seaport, Abuja Airport, and NNPC. Good news, let them seize all our leaders. Then which organization supposed to